Пам-пам.
Окей, с вами канал Global, меня зовут Сергей. Здравствуйте, друзья, товарищи. Это долгожданное выхождение второй части Dragon Age 2. Так, что нам делать вообще? Гибель Лотаринга, найдите Гамлина, Мела и другой способ попасть в Киркволл. Да, ясно. И шо? Почему ворота закрыты? А это? Ага. И вы все вернитесь к остальному сброду. Ничего проталкиваться вперед быстрее Киркволла. Но когда-нибудь вы нас спустите? У нас вольной марки в своих нищих хватает. На кой нам нужны вонючие толпы фералденских беженцев? Усюка.
They kept slaves here until the rebellion. Now the Templars run it and use it to lock up their mages. Guess not much has changed.
Are mages imprisoned here?
Well, no more than anywhere else. It's a circle of magi now. Magic is to serve man, not rule him. And mages are better locked up where they don't hurt anyone.
I heard someone call this fortress the Gallows.
Now the Templars run it and use it to lock up their mages. Guess not much has changed.
Why aren't we being allowed into the city?
If it were up to me, I'd bar the gates and let you find somewhere else to beg. But it's not. Some of you lot might have legitimate business in the city. So Knight Commander Meredith wants us to sort you all out. Most of you are getting right back on your ships, though.
That's a Templar title. Why would a city guardsman answer to the Templars?
We don't answer to her, but she's the power in Kirkwood. Don't know what would happen if the Viscount went against.
Ребят, пишите в комментариях, не стоит озвучивать вообще для вас или нет. Я попробую еще раз, да. А ты там уже подумай, да. Скажите, кому мне обратиться? Мне нужно войти в город. До свидания. Скажите, кому мне обратиться?
Yes, always the same story. You want in, talk to Captain Ewald. I'm just here to keep you refuse from climbing the walls.
Ну, сука. Это куда? Ага. В принципе, он дал нам войти, прикинь. А так народ тут бешеный, смотри, эльфа. Ага. Вообще, ты знаешь, я думал, что на стриме, может быть, мы пройдем. Может быть, вторую часть я еще пройду вот так вот, да? А вообще, я думал, что на стриме будет вообще это лампово будет. Это реально классно будет, ну круто, как Assassin's Creed. Блин, плохо, что ее не перевели. Но почему нельзя было перевести все на русский язык? Ну, ребята, ну... Такая классная игра, почему вы не договорились с нашими, ребят, актерами русскими? Ну, блин, я думаю, за любые бабки, то есть даже дешевый какой-то актер, может быть, что-то, да, и произошло бы, не? Как ты думаешь? Дорогой.
Then get back on your ship and leave. Kirkwall has no more room for refugees.
Наш корабль ушел, мы заплатили. Как и половина Фералдена, я ничего не могу сделать. Город переполнен. А стражник сказал, блять, другое. Верно. Вы сами видели, как вы впускали в город кучу народа. Горожане и торговцы, которые могут оплатить наши хлопоты. Полагаю, у тебя больше денег, чем у этих господ. Мы впускали фералденцам в город несколько месяцев. Вы явились слишком поздно. Но тут у нас родные. Поверьте, я слышал такие заявления уже 1000 лет. Ах ты, блин. Давай скажем, не горячись.
Surely someone could find him.
Gamlin? I know that name. He's a nobleman here in the city. Our family has an estate. A nobleman? The only Gamlin I know is a weasel who couldn't rub two coppers together. He comes back, I'll bring you to him. But I don't have time to...
What? You gonna let them through?
I didn't say anything about...
We've been here for 4 days. They just got here.
That's it. We're carving our way out of here. Men?
Ни хера себе. Что происходит? Норм. Невероятно. Капитан, вы целы? Да, только не благодарить тебя. Где остальные? Бегом за ними, и чтобы глаз не спускать. Примите мою благодарность. Послушайте, в город я вас впустить не могу, это не мне решать, но я найду на вашего дядю и приведу его сюда. Да.
It's been 3 days. This waiting has to end.
I'm sure it won't be much longer. Gamlen must still be looking for us.
And if he's not?
Wait, I think someone's coming.
Leandra. Damn, girl. The years haven't been kind to you.
Gamlen.
Let me say up front, I wasn't expecting this. The Blight, your husband, dead. I'd figured you'd pretty much be Ferelden for life.
Oh, Gamlen. We came too late. My darling Bethany didn't make it. And dressed to guide her.
Oh, make her save me. Leandra, don't drop this on me here. I don't even know if I can help you get in.
I'm more concerned about Mother. Can you get her in at least?
No. We stay together.
I was hoping to grease some palms, but the Knight Commander's been cracking down. We're gonna need more grease.
But what about the estate? Surely Father left something when he died?
Right, about the estate. It's, gone. To settle a debt. I've been meaning to write you.
Then there's no hope.
Not quite. I know some people who might help. If you're not too delicate about the company you keep.
Что это значит?
Mother said our family was wealthy. You really can't help us.
I am blighted helping. I've got 2 offers of work from people who've got the coin to open those gates.
I still can't believe you sold the estate. Gamlen, how could you?
Well, I didn't expect your blasted family to show up on my doorstep. I've got a nice place in Lowtown. You'll see, it'll all work out.
Mother said our family was wealthy.
I am... Well, I didn't expect your blasted family to show up on my doorstep. I've got a nice place in Lowtown. You'll see, it'll all
Ну, неужели нельзя было перевести это все на русский язык, чтобы спокойно смотреть? Я так могу, в принципе, это все озвучивать, но, блин, не знаю. Надо... Нужно ли это тебе? Не знаю.
You could try your luck further inland, I suppose, but it won't be easy.
We're not putting Mother through that. We came here. We're staying here.
We don't have any choice, do we? I need to get my family into Kirkwall.
I talked to my contacts, and I found some people who might be willing to pay your way into the city. The catch is, you and your brother will have to work off the debt. For a year.
A year?
It's the best I could do. Trust me when I say a bunch of refugees won't get a better option anywhere else.
So you're selling us into indentured servitude? That's your idea?
Think of it as having a job waiting for you in your new home.
I guess it's only a year, right?
I managed to convince my contacts to come to the gallows to meet you personally. Mirren heads up the mercenary company, the Red Iron. They're looking for recruits. Fenrir, I guess you might call her a smuggler. Either one of them can help you. All you need to do is find them in the courtyard and convince them you're worth the trouble.
What kind of man is this Mirren?
He's a hired sword. What do you expect him to be like? I wouldn't bring him home for dinner or anything, but he's got a decent reputation. I wouldn't have asked him if I thought he'd cross you.
Let's find them and see what they have to say.
Oh, Gamlin, I don't know about this.
It's a lot of coin, Leandra. Don't go expecting our name to carry the kind of weight it used to.
And what of me? I will not allow others to incur debts on my behalf.
Can't see that it makes a difference. You look like a lady who can pull her own weight.
Then you'll come with us.
I have no real option. Thank you.
Ну, в принципе, деваха-то она такая сильная на самом-то деле. Так, чё, куда нам? Ага, подожди. Мирен, да? Ага. А там слева что-то какая-то хрень. А чё она не высвечивается? Или мы пока туда не можем, да, идти? Вот тут что это? А Тенриль? Ты кто такой?
Are you a Fenrir?
You must be Gamlin's nephew. Interesting.
Блин,
I don't know what he
прикольно.
told you about us, but he certainly told us a great deal about you.
How much exactly?
Enough to pique our interest, provided you can justify your uncle's confidence.
I'd like to know more about what we'd be doing for you.
I can be honest. We don't compete with the Thieves Guild, but we keep our fingers in a lot of pots. That said, we're not killers or slavers. Anything short of that, however, is fair game.
Do what you want, but this sounds fishy to me.
Begging
это
and
кажется.
taking your pick never went hand in hand.
How did you get to be one of my uncle's contacts?
Is that what he calls me? He owes us after that last big idea. If you turn out, though, we'll consider things even.
I hear getting us into the city isn't cheap.
If you're as good as your uncle claims, we're hoping you'll be worth it. After all, it's not every day we're offered an apostate's services.
I'll find some other way into the city.
Suit yourself. I'll be around for a bit, if you change your mind.
Ага. Так, я сохранился. А там что? О, торговец.
I've already told you, I can't give you any more for them.
But that was everything we have. It's all we brought with us.
And I feel for you, Sarah, but it's the best I can do.
If they just let us into the city, I could get 3 times that price.
Myron?
Your business is done.
But...
Ну, сука. А ну давай сейчас разберемся.
Now then, what can I do for you, Sarah?
She didn't seem very happy with the deal you made.
What am I supposed to do? Buy every piece of furniture these people dragged with them?
You mean people like us?
Of course. My apologies. My point is that I'm running a business, not a charitable order. I'm sorry.
I imagine the profits help with the guilt.
I didn't think there'd be any stores here in the fortress.
There are many merchants who come here right now who can't afford the bribes to enter the city. So the Templars suggested having someone set up shop, temporarily. And I am the lucky man.
You mean you paid your own bribes to be here?
If they allowed everyone to set up shop, this place would turn into a bazaar. Sadly, there's only so much I can do for those Fereldans. Poor sods.
I'm sure you're very broken up over it.
I meant you. Folks like yourself.
I don't need anything.
As you wish, Sirrah.
А если еще
Greetings
раз?
once again, Sirrah. Have you come to trade?
Давай.
I don't need anything.
As you wish.
Сука. Что я могу сказать? Ладно, да. Мать Гамлин, давайте с этим попробуем поговорить.
Mirren.
So you're Hawk, the nephew. Your uncle talked up a storm about you. He better not be blowing more smoke out his ass.
I'd like to know more about you first.
Right. You're not a marcher like your uncle. The Red Iron is well known in these parts. We pick who we work for, keep our noses clean. But anyone screws with us, we mess them up. Makes sense.
Makes sense.
All I know is if we join the company, I'm going to start talking like that.
Getting us into the city will take a lot of coin.
Did I mention the Red Iron gets paid pretty well? Not to mention your uncle said you were a mage. We're willing to pay for that.
I didn't realize Gamlin told you that.
You stick with us. You'll be safe. For a year, at least.
My uncle doesn't seem the sort to hang out with mercenaries.
He doesn't. Gamlin cheated one of my men at a wallop match. You turn out, we'll call it even.
Так.
Find some other way into the city.
Let me know how that works.
Но вопрос в другом. То есть мы можем либо вот этому довериться. Они вроде как в... Как тебе сказать? Как какие-то, знаешь, наемники. Вот это тоже какая-то эльфийка. Но, блин, она поприкольнее. Мне кажется, все выполняли за у того Хирососа. А если за Тенриль выполнить? Мне эльфов на самом-то деле было жалко изначально. Давай, я за вас.
There's a merchant named Cavril, friend of the Templars, so they let him set up his little shop here in the gallows. We supplied him in return for a piece of the take, but now he won't pay up. We can't go near him without him screaming for the guard, but you can. Get our money from him and you're in.
Хорошо. Я работаю на эльфов. Я считаю, что да, это нормально. Ну, во всяком случае, это необычно будет. Ты прикалываешь? Но я думаю, что все, в принципе, работали на у того Хирососа, а так мы хоп. Причем он мне сразу не понравился, на самом-то деле. Он реально мне не понравился, такая сука.
I believe you owe your business partners something.
Oh, I see.
Should I go tell the guards?
Not just yet. I want to hear this. So, Ethenril sent you to collect, did she? Too cowardly to do it herself.
I'm here to collect, and I'm not walking away.
No! I'm not paying you thieves a single copper more.
That sounds like where we come in.
Да ладно. Даже хорошо. Даже чувак присоединился к нам, прикинь. Прикольно. Тихо. Мне он сразу не понравился, на самом деле. Я очень рад, что я выбрал, на самом деле, этот путь. Не знаю, к чему он приведет, хер его знает. Ну, просто все, ребят... Ага. Хорошо. Я думаю, что это правильное решение, на самом деле. Ага. А те типа еще... Может быть, кстати, из-за этого Гамлен, то есть он умрет. Может быть. Не факт, но может быть. Давайте прокачаемся. Да это его проблемы, черт возьми, дай. Так, магия давай. Сила воли. Силу немножечко давай. Так. Давай, наверное, прокачаем вот это, да. Угу. Так, теперь ты. Сила им надо. Сила воли, телосложение. Давай. Угу. Ага. Пассивная способность. Хорошо. Так, теперь ты. Ну, то же самое. На что же воин, да? Сила, сила воли, телосложение. Но она вроде как более прокачанная, мне кажется, не? Подожди. Чем способность? Ага. А так. А еще что-то есть? Да ладно. Ну, блин, я считаю, что я правильно сделал. Этот ублюдок еще то.
Will you look at that? Tell your uncle we'll make the arrangements. Welcome aboard.
Угу. Ну, я считаю, это правильно. Да. А там что? А может там еще какие-то гандоны, грубо говоря, извини за выражение, были? А я только зря использовал этот шанс. Ну ладно, я считаю, в принципе, мне он сразу не понравился. Он начал обдирать людей, я как бы, да. Ты понял?
Any luck?
Yes, they've agreed to help us.
I'll speak to Athenril and see when the bribes can be made. Wait here.
I guess we did it. We're here to stay, at least for a while.
We'll see what happens when this debt is repaid.
If only Bethany were here with us.
And Wesley.
Let's just see what happens. We have a long year ahead of us.
Thus began the champion's first year in Kirkwall. Word arrived from across the sea that the hero of Ferelden had defeated the Blight. But Lothering was destroyed. Kirkwall was the champion's home now. So he remained, paying off his debt, made a name for himself in the underworld. It was a busy year in the city. That's when the Kunari landed. A great storm had caught their ship and left hundreds of warriors stranded in the city, waiting to return home. That's also when the trouble began with the mages. The Templars had become very powerful under Knight Commander Meredith. But, most importantly, that's when I first met the champion.
Очень интересно. Очень, ребят, мне интересно, да.
No. Andraste's tits, human. You know how many people want to hire onto this expedition?
Look, we know you're going into the deep roads. You'll need to hire the best, and we're...
No. You're too late. Already done.
The money from this trip could fix everything. You need us. We fought Darkspawn.
Look, Precious, I don't care if you tore the horns off an ogre with your bare hands.
You make him understand. We're running from your bloody Templars.
I know how you feel, but we'll earn no favors with your fist in his face.
Then we do nothing. As always.
My brother can be hot-headed, but we do have the skills to benefit your expedition.
You're looking for a quick way out of the slums, right? You and every other Ferelden in this dump. Find another meal ticket.
Well, back to waiting for someone to turn us in.
It'll get harder if we're at each other's throats.
I know. It just seems like you either die in this city or you end up like the scum we're bargaining with. We need coin, status, something we can shove in that dwarf's face and keep people off our backs. And all I can think of is Uncle Gamlen.
He got us into the city, more or less. If there's a chance he can push Bartrand.
Worth checking, I guess. What else can we do? We're losing ground, and I don't fancy waking up in the gallows.
Hey!
I knew a guy once who could take every coin out of your pockets just by smiling at you. But you don't have the style to work Hightown, let alone the Merchants Guild. You might want to find yourself a new line of work. Off you go.
How do you do?
Варик Тетрес к вашим услугам. Прошу прощения за Бартранде. Он не разглядит выгоды, даже если его башке бахнуть.
What my brother doesn't realize is that we need someone like you. He would never admit it either. He's too proud. I, however, am quite practical.
You're part of Bartrand's venture.
That's right. The deep roads wouldn't normally be my thing, but I can't allow the head of our family to go down there alone. So as you might imagine, I have more than a passing interest in this expedition's success.
You're part of Bartrand's venture.
That's right. The deep roads wouldn't normally be my thing, but I can't allow the head of our family to go down there alone. So as you might imagine, I have more than a passing interest in this expedition's success.
What makes you so certain we can help? You know nothing about us.
Oh, on the contrary. You've made quite the name for yourself over the last year. The coterie has been squeezing smugglers out left and right, and the only group to survive owes it all to you two. The name Houk is on many lips these days. Not bad for a Ferelden fresh off the boat.
You must have heard of my brother as well, then.
A little, yes. But it is you they speak most of, Messer.
That figures.
Your brother is certainly welcome to join us by all means, but I'll leave that in your hands.
Oh, I'm going. Without this expedition, we won't last out the year.
You're going awfully far out of your way just to hire another guard.
We don't need another hireling. We need a partner. The truth is, Bartrand's been tearing his beard out trying to fund this on his own, but he can't do it. Invest in the expedition. 50 sovereigns and he can't refuse. Not with me there to vouch for you.
It sounds interesting, but if I had any gold, I wouldn't need this job.
You need to think big. There's only a brief window after a blight when the deep roads won't be crawling with darkspawn. The treasure you find down there could set you and your family up for life.
Come on. The dwarf makes some sense. No offense. Look, you started this, and it's a good idea. Certainly better than ending up in the gallows.
We work together, you and I, and before you know it, you'll have all the capital you need. What do you say?
What makes you so certain you'll be useful to me?
I know everyone in this city worth knowing. I can help you find the jobs you need, and if you don't need me for that, there's always Bianca.
You named your crossbow.
And why not? She's a beauty. Isn't that right, sweetheart?
There might be nothing down there except darkspawn and rubble. How can you be sure we'll make a profit?
Well, Bartrand isn't grasping at strings. He's operating on some good information. Some of the deep roads are so old, even the dwarves have forgotten them. We just need to get down there. Then Bartrand will lead the way. You and I will be there to handle problems.
It's not like I had anything better planned.
Perfect. Kirkwall's crawling with work. You set aside some coin from every job and you'll have the money in no time.
Sure, easy. But maybe Aveline's got some bounties out. She joined the city guard, right?
We should talk privately when you get the chance. In the Hanged Man, maybe. I'll be there when I'm not with you. Now, let's go see what trouble we can stir up. Keep a hand on your coin, Hawk.
Так, погоди. А, в смысле, а остальные где? Угу. Так, а что нам теперь-то? Новый дом, сходите в дом Гавлина в Нижнем городе. Да, отнесите амулет Флемет на расколотый город, это мы знаем. Экспедиция на глубинные тропы. 50 золотых, нихера себе. Поговорите с Вариком в таверне Висельник в Нижнем городе. Ага. А чё? Достоин? Себастьян? Что за херня? Это кто такие? Дух стражи. Ну, давайте сперва сюда. Ничего себе.
Two more passes to go. I spent way too much time here.
Так, это на халяву, да, или как? А, не, нихера. А у меня какой, подожди. У меня какой? Не, это за бабло, походу, да? Ага, вот сука. Продажи. Вот, не надо. Пусть забирает, пусть забирает. Угу. Так, способности. Томлящий туман, удушающая фляга. В этом режиме, мне вот эти, честно говоря, мне вот эти вот режимы вообще не нравятся. Если бы можно было как-то их убрать, было бы хорошо. Угу. Даже не знаю, ты знаешь, даже вот не знаю. Уровень 12 у нас какой? 4-й, то есть борода. Ага. Угу. Ну, давай, допустим, вот это пусть будет. Хорошо. Включаемая способность. Это не просто активировал и все, да? Ай, блин, не твою мать, налево, да? Хорошо. Ладно, пусть будет так. Хорошо.
Another Ferelden street rat? Are you here to waste my time, or do you actually have coin to spend?
Are you an armorer? A weaponsmith?
My stock is varied. What all my wares have in common, however, is quality. Only the best for my distinguished patrons. See for yourself.
Я тебя понял. Так, давайте, наверное, ребят, сделаем небольшую... Давайте сперва сохранимся, да. Ага. И сделаем, ребят, небольшую паузу. Увидимся совсем скоро. Пока-пока. Понравилось видео? Поставь лайк. Оставь комментарий.